Good morning, everyone, and
morning.
welcome to Digital Church. And thank you to Simon for that really lovely prayer time. This morning, we're back again for Connect with Your Core, and our guests for this week are Roy and Rosemary Simcox. Are you there, Roy and Rosemary?
Yes, we are.
Yes. Hi. Hi, Emily. Hi, Matthew.
Thank you for joining us. So our first question for you guys, how have you been keeping yourselves busy over the last few months?
Right, if I can just go over a few things. First of all, in May, we got a new great-granddaughter. Lily. Yeah, thank you. We have seen her. We've not been able to hold her yet.
Yes.
And we are going to see her again in the morning. So we're looking forward to that. I'm sure, like everybody else, this situation was quite a shock. And because of our hobbies, dance 3-4 times a week, and with the caravan, normally at this time of the year, we've been away about 40 nights. Well, so far this year, we've done 2 nights away in the caravan. But we are going away on Wednesday for a couple of weeks. We're going down south. So we're really looking forward to that.
Brilliant. And have you been dancing in your own home despite not being able to meet with your friends? Have you kept the dancing up?
No. No, we haven't. No.
You've had a break.
It's my turn.
It's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yeah,
Sorry. Okay.
Let you have half a minute.
So we have been lucky enough that we're able to go out, because I know a lot of people our age have had to stay in all the time. But we've been lucky. So where we live, we actually are very lucky because there are so many different walks, and we found a lot more walks while we've been going on. We've gone on to different paths that we've never gone on before. And at first, we, I think like everybody else, we did a lot of jobs that have been mounting up and never done before. So we got all those done. But then, I'm afraid, we got a bit lazy. I know. We still went for walks and did our odd jobs around the house. But then we started putting television on and watching television. And then I decided I'd do some baking. So I made a chocolate cake and some scones. And the rule was just 1 piece a day. That didn't happen. No. We'd have a drink in the morning and think, oh, I think we'll have that piece of cake. Okay. That was fine. But then in the afternoon, we'd have another drink. And then we'd think, right, I think we'll have another piece of cake or a scone. So this went on for quite a few days. And then that all went. So I made another cake and
some
scones and things, you know, like you do. So this went on for quite a few weeks, actually, I'm afraid. And then the clothes in our wardrobe, they'd all shrunk. Can you believe that?
Strange, timely coincidence that your clothes shrunk at the same time you've been eating cake twice a day. So there you go.
They all shrunk, so we had to have a committee meeting, didn't we?
We did.
We had a committee meeting and decided that we were going to go out and have longer walks. And you went on the trainer.
I did.
Yeah, you went on the trainer.
35, 40 minutes.
And I got the hula hoop out and gave it a bit of, So the baking stopped. And now some of the clothes are okay. Right. And then Roy started to read, which was fine because I thought, well, that'll keep him quiet for a bit. But the trouble is, when Roy reads, he reads a couple of chapters and then he tells me all what he's read.
Okay, so you don't have to read at all.
I don't have to read at all, no.
That's to keep you informed.
You have to keep me informed, yes, I know. But there you are, that's what happened. But then he went on and he got a railway book all about trains. Now, I do like trains, steam trains, and that, but when he opened these pages and he's telling me how long these tunnels are
Milepost.
and how wide all these rails are, I'm afraid I just didn't want to know. That's it, really. We're quite boring.
Brilliant.
Plenty of things, though.
Plenty of things, yeah.
Keeping your sugar intake high to make sure you're keeping jolly is always a good thing. We found a little bit of that when we found, boxes of chocolates left over from Christmas in the cupboard. We've certainly started working our way through those. It'd be really interesting to know from you both what have been the most encouraging parts of joining in with Digital Church. Obviously, you're the feature this morning, but what have you found to be the most encouraging things?
Oh, yeah, the Sunday morning is terrific. It really is. All that content and talent. You're all terrible.
Thanks.
So, can I have a word now?
The question was supposed to be encouraging aspects of Digital Church, but thank you for keeping us grounded.
No, I was supposed to have been saying all that.
You can have that in a minute.
It's great to know that you haven't changed a bit during lockdown. This is possibly the craziest interview we've done so far. So.
Classic R&R.
Classic R&R, yeah.
Well, I would just like to say that I feel the love and the dedication, and that's what I get from Digital Church. Excuse me, which is the same as I got from going to church. And I think at first it was hearing everybody's voices, or we hadn't heard for quite a long time, and actually seeing them and what people are doing behind the scenes, yourself and Simon and everybody, is just brilliant. The other thing is when we see Becky and the children, we just absolutely love them, and I just think that I think they're all wonderful anyway. We have decided though that when this is all over, hopefully soon, we go back. When the children go out at 10:30, that we might just sneak off with them.
I think Becky has found you two far too disruptive, to be honest.
We try.
She won't keep us under control, would she?
No, absolutely not. We'd be needing more volunteers for you two, I think. So just to move you on to the next question, what music or scripture would you like to share with us this morning?
Right, okay. Right, no, you're going to do the
music.
Yeah.
Is that my turn?
Yes.
Right. We were out walking early one morning, and blue sky, must have been only about 7:30, 7:45. It was absolutely lovely. Nobody about.
Birds singing. Oh, no, sorry.
Just the odd bird singing, yes. And Rosemary whispered something to me, and I whispered something back. Nobody around. She whispered again, and I said, "Why are we whispering?" Because it was so quiet. It was absolutely wonderful. And of course, taking more interest in how all the trees and bushes are evolving, and the different colour of the flowers. And we've seen swans out, with the cygnets. It's been terrific. So the hymn we would like is All Things Bright and Beautiful.
Oh,
we just thought that was apt for that day. And actually we started singing, didn't we?
Yeah.
And it's a good job we could sing anyway, couldn't we? Because nobody could hear us, because neither of us can sing at all in tune. So it was good that we could sing. The scripture is that we, if it's okay for us to read.
Please do.
That's okay.
Right. It's Corinthians 13, verses 4 to 13. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast. It is not proud, it does not dishonour others. It is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres.
Love never fails, but where there are prophecies, they will cease. Where there are tongues, they will be stilled. Where there is knowledge, it will pass away. For we know in part, and we prophesy in part. But when completeness comes, what is in part disappears. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. For now we see only a reflection as in a mirror. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest is love.
Beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing that scripture. I know that's going to really bless the people that are listening, and it's a really great reminder of God's love for us. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a special one to us because that was one of the readings we had at our wedding as well. So,
all right.
Was it really?
Thank you. It's really good to see that you're in good health and clearly in good spirits, which we would expect nothing less. And obviously you're enjoying being able to get out and about, and the birth of a grandchild is so exciting and such a blessing. But are there any other things that our church family can be praying about for you at the minute and during this time?
Yeah. Well, if you could pray for our family and friends at the church, who we miss everybody, and we hope to see them all soon. Anyone who is ill with the virus, those who have lost loved ones and wasn't able to be with them at the time, because that must have been really terrible. For the homeless, and for everyone, to keep them safe and to give us strength to get through it all.
Brilliant. Well, be assured of our prayers. It's been so great catching up with you guys. We do value so much seeing you on a Sunday, and especially because you're always at the front row in brilliant high spirits. And I know people will have loved kind of watching your interview this morning, and I'm sure you've made everyone smile and giggle. And in a really fitting way, after that passage you've shared, we're now going to listen to the singing company sing the song Amazing Love. Thank you so much, Roy and Rosemary. Take care.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.